This man is Nitin Gadkari. He is India's Minister for Transport. In September 2017, he surprised India and the world by announcing that 100% of all vehicles sold in India in 2030 will be electric powered. In response to the numerous critics, he said, "I'm going to do this, whether you like it or not. And I'm not going to ask you, I will bulldoze it." To be fair to him, India needs this. The global EV revolution that has taken place around the world has not quite taken off in India. Out of the 3.4 million cars sold in 2019, only a mere 6,000 were electric powered. Coupling this with the fact that pollution in Indian cities such as Delhi is among the highest in the world, India really needs to put its foot on the accelerator with the adoption of electric vehicles. However, Gadkari soon realised that his target of 100% electric India is virtually impossible, and just 5 minutes later in February 2018, the Indian government scaled back his target to just 30% electric vehicle share by 2030. This is because India is well behind the rest of the world when it comes to electric vehicle adoption. Firstly, there is virtually no electric charging infrastructure in the country. India's 1,800 charging stations, whereas the UK, a country 13 times smaller than India, has over 15,000. With very few charging stations, long journeys are not possible in a single charge. Secondly, the Indian car market is vastly different to markets where EV adoption is high, such as Norway. India's average income is still quite low, and the majority of vehicle ownership is in the form of scooters rather than cars. Only 22 out of 1,000 citizens actually own cars. Those that do own cars tend to buy smaller hatchbacks, sold often by market leader Maruti, and these cars sell for an average of $10,000 to $15,000. Therefore, the mass market is unattainable for Tesla in India. But perhaps they could go after the premium segment, where cars sell for between $30,000 to $50,000, right in the price range for a Model 3. The problem with this is that even though a basic Model 3 could be $40,000 in the US, that price can be over double when importing into India, due to India having some of the highest import taxes in the world. This makes Tesla vastly unaffordable for even the wealthiest individuals in India. Those who do currently own Teslas in India are limited to business tycoons and celebrities. When asked on Twitter why Musk is not launching Tesla in India, Elon shed light on how Indian tariffs are the main barrier. Listening to this, you might be asking, why does India have such high tariffs? India has always been a country with red tape and several duties and taxes, but this has been further emphasized recently by the government's goal of increasing manufacturing in India. Narendra Modi, India's Prime Minister, launched a campaign called Made in India, which has 3 main goals. 1. Increase the growth of the manufacturing sector to 12 to 14%. 2. Create 100 million additional manufacturing jobs in India by 2022. And 3. Ensure that manufacturing takes up 25% of Indian GDP by 2025. Musk could get around the tariffs while keeping Modi happy by setting up a manufacturing base in India. This would, however, only be worth it if the cost of setting up a factory is offset by the increased demand Tesla could benefit from, which is unlikely to be the case, as the market for Teslas in India is still small even at the $40,000 price range. Musk has also stated that he is unwilling to set up a factory without India first dropping tariffs on EVs. My understanding is that he probably wants to test demand first and understand the Indian consumer better before going head first and setting up a factory. Now the ball is in the hands of the Indian government. By reducing tariffs completely, it would be much tougher for Indian companies such as Maruti and Tata, as well as completely scrapping the Made in India campaign, as foreign car companies would now compete with domestic manufacturers. A better solution could be to drop import tariffs on just EVs, in order to allow manufacturers such as Tesla to bring in state-of-the-art electric vehicles as well as making progress against the growing issue of climate change in India. It remains to be seen whether Modi and India will listen to Musk and reduce tariffs. Tesla was very successful in China, having now set up a gigafactory in Shanghai, and there is no reason why, as India grows into a wealthier economy, this cannot be emulated. That is it for today on Mandora. If you enjoyed the episode today, please like and subscribe so we can keep producing quality content.